All right, I was asked to check out Mega Man versus Astro Boy. Now, the only thing I know about Astro Boy was there was an animated movie of his a while ago. I think I was a teenager when that came out, and I don't remember it at all. I remember the animation looked cool, but outside of that, I don't remember his abilities. I I know who Mega Man is. I grew up with Mega Man, so for the most part, I know what he's capable of. And as a fan of his, which by the way, have they come out with a Mega Man game lately? I don't think so, but I believe it was. What was my favorite? Mega Man X4, I believe it was called. It was him and Zero in the cover. I remember that was my favorite back then. But I'm gonna go with Mega Man just off the fact that I don't know much about Astro Boy. I could be wrong, but yeah. I do not need to be this big. Hold up.
In 1942, author Isaac Asimov introduced the 3 laws of robotics to protect man from their cybernetic creations.
And thank God he didn't include anything against robot-on-robot violence. The world would just be way less fun.
Mega Man, the Blue Bomber.
And Astro Boy, the Atomic Wonder Child. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
That look like an old
it's our
anime.
job to
Wait,
analyze
Astro
their
Boy been around
weapons,
that
armor,
long?
and skills to
That
find
look
out
like an
who would
80s
win
cartoon.
a death battle.
I didn't know he was around that long.
In the year 2000X, a new age of robotics was dawning, heralded by Dr. Thomas Light and his partner, Dr. Albert Wiley. Together, they planned to launch mankind into a new age of prosperity.
So they made a bunch of
Dude
robot
was like,
masters to do
Santa
things
Claus,
too
the one that was
dangerous
on the
for
left.
people, like cutting down trees,
Yeah.
bringing down buildings, and being cold.
However, jealous of Dr. Light's increasing notoriety,
And beard growing skills. Damn, look at that.
He looked just like Santa
Take a
Claus.
nap in that shit.
Dr. Wiley stole all of Light's robots and used them to try to take over the
Those
world.
games were a lot of fun.
Except
Them
two.
Super
Roll a
Nintendos,
robo-girl built for
Mega Man
housekeeping,
games,
sending feminism back to the 60s.
PlayStation had them
And
too as
Rock,
well. Those
Light's
were
loyal
fun.
lab assistant and surrogate son.
Wiley would regret this mistake about 10 times over, give or take.
After watching his human father fall to ruin over Wiley's betrayal, Rock stepped up to take on the burden of saving the world himself. But first, he would have to upgrade into the super fighting robot called Mega Man.
Super fighting robots.
Mm.
Mega Man.
Mega
That
Man's
bring
new
back
body
childhood
is
memories
composed
right
of
there.
Ceratanium, an alloy
I'm
lighter
34,
and
so
stronger
I
than
went
titanium.
through a lot of that.
Think that's cool? Well, his hand can transform into a long-range cannon called the Mega Buster. A weapon so downright awesome, Rock named himself
He was so
after
annoying to
it.
deal with
Now,
in
it may look
Marvel's
like it just
Capcom when
shoots
he played
lemons,
that.
But one shot can blow through a wall. And if he needs
I
more
knew
power,
someone
Mega
that
Man
played
can charge it
the
up for a
heck out of
devastating
Mega
blast.
Man and
Still
Marvel's
not enough for
Capcom.
you?
Gave me so
Alright,
many
well, He can
issues.
transform his other hand into a second Mega Buster and fire both of them at the same time. Sure, using that much power could overheat and even kill him, but what's life without a little risk and double the firepower?
But Mega Man's bread and butter is his variable weapon system. With it, he can wield any weapon he acquires, including those taken after defeating rogue robot masters.
Considering he's beaten over 100 of them, that's a lot of weaponry. He can fire heat-seeking dive missiles, lock on target with magnet missiles, and even fire a swarm of hornets? Who in their right mind? would make
I don't
robot
remember
hornets?
that.
His metal blades are buzzsaw bullets made from
I would like to
ceratanium,
see what a
which can
Mega
cut
Man
through
game would be in
almost
this
anything.
generation.
The hard knuckle fires a
With
fist that can break
PS5,
down walls,
kinda
and the
graphics.
Mirror Buster returns energy projectiles back to sender.
But when he wants to bust out some real firepower, he has the Crash Bomb, a timed explosive which sticks to walls and enemies faster than the girl who said she loves you on the first
I
date.
forgot he was in
And
Super Smash
fully
Bros.
charged, his atomic
Showed you how
fire
much I
has the
played that
potential to
game.
reach
Not
temperatures
much.
hotter than the surface of the sun.
He can stop time with the Time Stopper, but can't use other weapons while it's active. And he can even create black holes.
Well, sort of. A real black hole is fueled by consuming matter and evaporates only after all matter around it has been swallowed up. However, the black holes that Mega Man fires with his black hole bomb have a definitive lifespan and can be sealed in concrete. It may not be a legitimate black hole, but it does create an extremely powerful and deadly vacuum.
So does Roll. He's also got Rush, who's like the best dog ever. You never have to feed him, he never shits on your couch, and he turns into a sweet-ass set of armor called the Super Adapter.
Sure, wearing the super adapter means Mega Man forfeits all his special weapons, but in exchange, he gets a massive boost in physical strength, the ability to fly, and he can even fire his fists like rockets.
Mega Man has stopped Wily's plans more than 20 times. He's durable enough to survive the vacuum of space, strong enough to hold up a collapsing castle, and
Dang.
tough enough to jump and shoot
Forgot
like his
about that.
normal self while at friggin' Jupiter.
Didn't know he
The
was that
gravity of
strong.
which would have made him weigh well over 5 tons.
He's also defeated his alternate future self. Twice! How does that even make any sense? Screw you, future! You can't make me wait for me to get there!
Mega Man is like a walking arsenal and can carry as many weapons as he likes. However, adding too much to his system seems to also affect his behavior, making him more violent and ruthless. So for his own sake, he'll often discard his special weaponry after a mission's completion.
Oh, what a wuss. Come on, there's nothing wrong with a little bloodlust. The real downside is his special weapons have limited ammo.
Even so, Mega Man is an exceedingly adaptable powerhouse.
Land, air, sea, space. If a crazy German is trying to take over the world, there's only one man to call. The Mega Man.
Hey, Mega Man, you're a little low on the air, and you're full of
You had no response.
In
Okay,
the
here we go. I can learn
futuristic
something
year
with
of
Astro Boy. I-
2003, tensions were escalating
much
between
about him.
mankind and the robots they built to serve under them. But one brilliant robotics engineer was dealing with a far more personal problem.
Like most scientists I know, Dr. Tenma paid more attention to his work than his family, especially his 13-year-old son, Tobio. Well, until little Toby decided to take their future car out for a spin and got himself killed. You better believe Pop started paying attention then.
Yeah. How it always is. Now you want to pay attention to something drastic, like Cyborg, for example. In
Filled
Justice
with
League.
grief and regret, Tenma became desperate for a second chance at being a father.
But instead of doing it the old-fashioned and fun way, he called up all his robotic engineer nerd friends to build him a new son. They did, and they called
That
him
movie, that's the movie I was talking
The
about.
Mighty
Not this,
Atom.
the one they showed before. I did not know there was an older cartoon of Astro Boy.
But us Americans were like, F that, let's name him after the dog from the Jetsons, and so...
A black and white cartoon? It's that old of a show?
Astro Boy assumed
Of a
the role
project? I did
Tenma's
not
young
know that.
son, even attending school and doing chores. Things were going well until Tenma came to the realization that Astro would never truly replace Tobio. His resentment only grew every time he looked at the young robot's unaging face.
So he came up with a brilliant plan. He sat down with his son, talked about his issues, and worked out all the resentment. No, I'm just kidding. He sold his ass to the circus. Stupid
His dad
robot.
is a piece of work, I'll tell you
Astro
that.
spent his time performing until he was found and adopted by Dr. Okanomizu, whose kindness inspired Astro to stand up for what's right and defend the world.
He's pretty good at it too. Mostly because dad number one was so scared of losing another son that he equipped this one with a shitload of weapons, like a finger laser and transforming arm cannons.
Astro Boy was built with 7 amazing powers. He has jet-powered flight, flashlight eyes, the ability to translate more than 60 languages, instant discernment between good and evil, a hyper-intelligent electronic brain, ears 1,000 times more sensitive than a human's,
And butt guns! No, really, he's got 2 machine guns popping out of his pooper.
I got machine guns in my butt.
While that may seem unorthodox, Astro
Right, who came
Boy's
up with that
rear-end
idea?
retaliation serves as a handy surprise attack in battle.
Nobody suspects the butt guns. I mean, nobody. Why would they? Astro
It's like
also
whoever
possesses
created this
100,000
character when they made the
horsepower
books or whatever.
strength.
Who
He
had
can
the
break
idea?
concrete without even trying,
weird.
or tunnel through solid rock with ease.
But his most fascinating aspect is his skin. Derived from an artificially created superplastic, Astro's body is tough enough to survive everything from the depths of the ocean to a dip in the sun.
Plus, he's a versatile
That
fighter.
might
He's
have
taken
him
on
survive
water-stealing
Mega Man. I don't know.
aliens,
'Cause at
dogs
first I was about
turned
to
into
say
human
Mega
robots
Man
stealing
could be
diamonds
him, no
from the
problem,
moon,
but
and a robot
that
named
might help him.
Satan
We'll
that
see.
shot lasers out of its nipples. I can't make this
Okay,
up.
what is going on with the
Pluto,
art?
the most dangerous robot assassin
the
in the
director
world,
of this
has been upgraded
character
to
show,
1 million
book, or
horsepower.
whatever.
This gave him the
Guns
strength to
out the
lift a
butt,
cruise ship
lasers
out of the
in his
water,
nip, like,
and
okay.
fly through 30 feet of solid
Sounds like
iron
some freaky
like
stuff
this
going on
thing.
behind the scenes.
Probably also seriously cut down on his miles per gallon. Speaking of which, how do you refill a robo child? Ha! Of all the ways, why that?
I ain't gonna front.
I'm
It was
pretty
some
sure we
freaky
just
stuff
ended
going.
up
It looks like it was some freaky stuff going on behind the scenes. Like, what the
I mean,
heck?
It wouldn't have been my first choice. I chalk it up to Dr. Tenma's eccentricity.
I'm gonna research who was the artist behind, the
Well,
creator of
I
this
think
thing,
being a
because
half-naked flying death
little
child would be
weird,
pretty
little
great.
weird.
Minus the whole rectal recharge, but Astro is hardly
God
invincible.
forbid, but if I hear some weird story that happened behind the scenes of this stuff, I would not be surprised.
Extreme heat. And sometimes a strong enough blow can cause his joints to break apart. In addition, Astro sometimes overexerts himself to the point of dangerously draining his power supply.
If completely depleted, he's as good as dead. But hey, sometimes it's worth spending the energy to plow a robo chick so hard it levels an entire city.
Dang.
No matter what the challenge, Astro Boy will always give it his all.
I ain't gonna front. I'm a little more comfortable now.
I was made ready.
A little more comfortable with Mega Man winning this.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a
Astro
death
Boy is
battle!
impressive, but Mega Man I think has more. How old was this? 10 years ago, okay. Is it me or did it just get quiet? Oh, okay. I was like, what just happened? Fart. Mega Man got so much. Dang. Okay. That is so weird. Oh, that's right. Stops time. Can't attack, but can get up out of there. I was about to say, is Astro Boy gonna die to his own bomb? Oh, he didn't die. Okay. Oh, well. Mega Man, get out of there. Dang.
guess
I think I'm
calls for a
0-4 with
90%
death
chance
battles
of
lately.
Mega Man, 10%
I had
chance
Dante winning last time, didn't win. Blade versus Buffy, didn't win that one. I thought it was Blade. I was wrong. Mega Man losing Astro Boy. I mean, I'm surprised. I gotta hear the explanation. And I know about his skin or whatever, but they did say if you mishear that, he still can get damaged. Like they were showing, he was losing his limbs and all that. So that's why I thought Mega Man would do to him, but I'm wrong. And who was the fourth one? I think the one before the Blade and Buffy, I was wrong too.
Buried Arsenal kept Astro Boy on his toes. That's about the only edge he had.
Yeah, Astro Boy outclassed him everywhere else.
Mega Man's greatest display of strength comes from when he held up a 20-story tower worth 60,000 tons, delaying its collapse just long enough to escape.
Impressive, but not compared to Astro Boy, who could lift a 100,000-ton ocean liner with total ease.
Mega Man defeated Quick Man, who is faster than lightning, or over 224,000 miles per hour.
That's cute. After patching things up with dear old Dad number 1, Astro Boy was so excited that he took a victory lap around the entire planet in 2 seconds.
Clocking in at just under 45 million miles per hour.
Plus, Astro survived a bomb capable of stopping a solar flare. Heck, he got accidentally blasted by an atomic disintegrator gun and was still completely intact.
Ultimately, the difference in power, speed, and durability is abundantly clear. And with Mega Man's limited ammunition reserves, all the Blue Bomber could do was delay the inevitable.
Mega Man just couldn't keep it together.
The winner is Astro Boy.
I gotta get a W eventually. That's 0-4, I believe. I'm curious what other people think. Huh. Real fact, Mega Man is actually inspired by from Astro Boy. All right, hopefully next Death Battle. I don't know who's the next one going to be, but hopefully I can get a win up in here. 0-4. All right, well, let me know in the comment section what you think. I'll see you later.